I would describe my space as minimalist, but not really. I would say it's minimalist, but comfortable. I've always wanted to have the kind of home where you would feel comfortable putting your feet up, where you could have kids and dogs and not be worried. Nothing too precious, but I definitely don't like clutter because things speak to us whether we're listening or not. So if there's a box of something or something that's broken, I like things to be fixed, and I like things that don't belong to be gone. So the reason that people hold on to things are emotions. They feel guilt, like if I let it go, I'm not honoring my loved one who passed. I don't believe that to be true. I believe that if they're looking down on us, they want us to be free, unencumbered, living our best lives. So I look at it, it's very similar, because on my YouTube channel, I talk about raw food all the time and demystifying raw food and how it's really so easy and so life-affirming and so life-giving, and it's a celebration, not a deprivation. So when we're healthy and we've decluttered or detoxed our bodies, we can be more discriminating about what comes in. It's the same thing with our homes. When we get rid of things, and we have to spend so much time and so much energy and so much emotions to get rid of things that we've collected, that when we realize how much energy it takes to get rid of things, we're very discerning about what we put back in our homes. We don't go to Target and fill up the cart. We don't go to Costco and fill up the cart with food that's not going to serve us. So I guess what I say is, like I say with raw food, give it a month, see how you feel, have the vantage point of true health. With your home, try one room. Make one room so delightful, and then that will be your vantage point for the rest of the home. Let's say we're decluttering and we actually look at the area that we placed an obstacle in. Like, let's say we have boxes and we realize that that's our abundance area and we just have no room. We don't have anything precious there. In your wealth area, which is your far left corner, when you're facing the back of the home or the back of the room from the front door, that's where you would put something precious, something expensive, an empty vase, a vessel, so that you could collect abundance. And abundance means something different to everybody. Something could be a jet, it could be time to spend with your children. That's where we would mindfully put those, what in Feng Shui we call cures. Like if there's a problem, there's a cure. There's reasons that people don't want to let go of things. Someone gave it to them, they feel bad. It was expensive, they feel bad. If something's expensive and you spent money on it and you have to hold on to it because you think you're not going to be able to afford to get another one, then you're telling the universe that you can't afford to get another one. And I'm pretty sure that everything is provided for us when we need it, if we have the faith. So letting go is an act of faith. And it gets hard, right? Let's say that somebody passed, like my mom passed, and I had some of her things. And throughout the years, I've learned lessons on why not to hold on, but I wasn't always good at it. It's been a practice. I think that's why I'm so good at helping others, because it's not been easy for me. We had this sari. She bought this beautiful sari, and for some reason she sent it to me because she wasn't wearing it. And I had it, and it was beautiful, mustard and magenta, but it was the colors we chose for her, and it didn't look good on me. So when she passed, I had the sari, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do with it? Like, things sitting in boxes don't make sense to me. So I put it on a table, then I put it on a window, and I tried to wear it, and I said, you know what, this sari, I need to let it go. But I was thinking, but how will I remember that my mom and I used to go Indian clothes shopping? But I was in the middle of extreme sport decluttering. I was making room for way new opportunities in my life, and I knew that I had to practice what I preach. I had to be able to let go of things that are hard to let go of. And I said to myself, well, if I let go of that Indian scarf, will I remember that we went Indian clothes shopping? So on that day on More with Dara, my membership community site, my friend Lauren posted a picture of her daughter at a fair, at a festival, and in the back were two women wearing saris. And I thought, I'll never forget that my mother and I used to go Indian clothes shopping and get joy out of that, because there's Indian things everywhere, and it doesn't have to be that thing, and I let it go. Somebody might hold on to a mink coat and they're a vegan, but they're holding on to their mother's mink coat. Or there's so many examples I can give, but basically decluttering is having faith, is wanting your new life to be so good that you're willing to let go of whatever's holding you back. And I find that the people who hold on are holding on to something because they think they won't ever have it again. Love letters, pictures. I had love. Don't worry, I had it once. Like, it's almost like proof. And my friend said, well, don't you want to hold on to all those journals? Like, what about when you're an old lady and you're sitting in your rocking chair? I was like, honey, you're going to be the old lady sitting in the rocking chair. I'm going to be running around continuing to make memories. So yes, it's nice to have. And if something is hard to let go of, then I suggest taking a photograph of it and keeping it digitally and letting it go. With the decluttering, you can declutter and you don't have to know a thing about Feng Shui. And I highly recommend it because everything speaks to us whether we listen or not. Those objects that you think you're ignoring are still there. That craft room that's filled with boxes is still there. The drawer, it's still there. Like, there's nowhere to hide in Feng Shui. So everywhere has to have some space for the energy to flow. And so you can declutter and you can get rid of old ideas that you're holding on to, old emotions that don't serve anymore, old people like that are lying there in journals that you're still holding on to the photographs, the journals. The people might as well still be living with you. So when I'm encouraging somebody to let go of items, it's, does it serve you now? Do you need it now? And are you willing to part with something? I kind of say, well, it's this thing that I don't need anymore, or my new life. We're not letting go of kids' toys. We're not letting go of toys, and poor us, we can't have toys. We're welcoming in opportunities. We're welcoming in new people, new, beautiful, pleasurable belongings. So I think we have to be willing to give up certain things to get the things that we say we really want. We need to make space. If I were going to suggest to people who know nothing about Feng Shui, and really many people are afraid to declutter, what's the first thing I would do? I would make a green smoothie. I would make a green smoothie because we first have to nurture ourselves, give ourselves the energy, get the fiber, start detoxifying. And then when we start detoxifying our body, it's natural that we look around our homes and start seeing things differently. We look at our relationships differently. So with our homes, I would say get a box and a trash bag, 9 items a day, and start there. And they don't have to be big things. It could be a bottle cap, a pair of shoes. Give things away, throw things away, and as you go, you start to feel lighter. And then it sort of feeds on itself. It's kind of like when you start eating healthy, you want to do more. When you start exercising, you want to do more. It doesn't need to be a chore. There could be music playing, there could be fun, and make it fun. It's a luxury to be able to have the time to do the decluttering, and the rewards are amazing.